City Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? Sneakerhead M Checks. I just picked up these Royalty Jordan 12s scheduled to release this Saturday, November 13th. So as usual, we're going to take a close detailed look at the shoe from all angles. After that, I'm going to share my opinion on them, and then I'll discuss release and reselling predictions and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. I think the black laces in these is a good look. It's good contrast with all this white that they have on the upper. I'm just so used to seeing Taxi 12s with the white laces in them. Being that these are so similar to the Taxis, the black laces in them kind of looks weird. But that's something that I'll probably get used to after seeing these, a little bit more over the next couple of weeks. And as you can see, they do come with an extra pair of white laces. So if you wanted your Royalties to kind of, look more like a pair of Taxis, they come with these and you can swap them with the black laces and you'll be good to go. Also like how the gold looks on these. Got the 2-3 and the gold stitching and the Jumpman on the tongue as well. And that is the front view. The main difference between these and the Taxis is the gold hint that you see around the shoe. And I'm not talking about these eyelets up here because the Taxi 12s actually have the same gold eyelets. But I'm really referring to like this part right here. On the Taxi 12, the Jumpman part is all black. And on the Royalties, it is gold, as you can see. And you have the gold like on the tongue I was just talking about. And there's a couple of other minor differences, but I'll discuss those in a few. Here's the other side. Quality on these is pretty good too. As much as the rest of the shoe resembles the Taxis, they really don't remind me of them too much from back here. These got the white 23 on the back instead of red. This text right here is gold. And the Jumpman is black with white around it instead of red with yellow around it. Here on the inside, they got this quilt-like sock liner. It's also on the back side of the tongue. And then here are the insoles. They got that gold Jumpman. The soles on these also differ a little bit more from the Taxis than the rest of the shoe does. As you can see, there's no yellow right here. There's no red at all. It's just a black sole with that gray right here in the middle and a little bit of white at the top. They come in this regular Retro 12s box. Here's the paper, regular Jordan 12s paper on the inside. And here's the box label. Retail is going to be $190 USD for men's sizes. Here's a quick all-around view of the shoe. Alright, now let's talk about them. These are nice. A great alternative if you want a pair of Taxi 12s, but you don't want to pay that resale price that they're going for right now. Because all the differences between the two are pretty minor. You have this gold plate right here on the sides that was all black on the Taxis. And you also have the gold stitching over here on the tongue that was also black on the Taxis. Another thing is the Jumpman on the toe, as well as the 23 on the bottom. This part here on the sole is gray instead of yellow. And over here on the back, the 23 is white instead of red. This part right here is gold with the white box on the outside. Whereas on the Taxis, the text was gray and white and the box around it was red. Then up here at the top, the Jumpman is black with the white surrounding it, or I don't know if this is gray or white. But on the Taxis, it was a red Jumpman with yellow around it. Then also on the inside of the shoe, you know, they have the material on the inside was different with the sock liner because these have like that quilt kind of pattern. And I think that's about it. So I mean, that is a number of differences, but they're all minor. Now, I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but as crazy as it sounds, appearance-wise, if you disregard history and all those important details, I think I actually like these better than the Taxi 12. I was actually never the biggest fan of Taxi 12s to begin with. I mean, they're okay, but out of all the OG 12 colorways, they're probably my least favorite, to be honest. And I think the reason that I like these more is because I just feel like the gold kind of goes better with the black and white rather than the red and the yellow with the black and white. Like, I get it because it's, you know, they're taxis and, you know, most taxis are yellow. I don't even be seeing black and white taxis. So, like, for the concept of the shoe, for the nickname, it's perfect. You know, you have the yellow and then you have the black and white. Like, it makes sense. But just to the eye, I really feel like these are a little bit more appealing. I mean, the thing about the Taxis is you could wear yellow with them and they match. You could wear red with them and they match. Whereas you can't really do that as well with these. But when you just look at the shoe, like, looking at the Taxi 12s, not really thinking about the nickname, the red and yellow just kind of seems random. Whereas on these, the gold kind of fits in a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like that's I guess that's what I'm trying to say. These will probably resell for around like $220 to $250-ish. Not a lot of profit to be made there, especially if you're paying tax and shipping on top of the retail price. So it may not really be worth it for some people. So if you are going to resell these, or if you find yourself in a situation where you have a pair that you need to resell, I think you'll probably be better off selling them right away. These will go up in value over time. You know, if you look at Jordan 12, they usually do pretty well and they tend to go up, you know, relatively quick, but at a relatively good pace. And a colorway like this should definitely do that. But the thing is, we all know Taxi 12s are eventually going to release. And the value on these is probably going to take a little hit when that happens, depending on when that happens. So because of that little extra risk right there, I wouldn't even bother investing in them. But good luck to everybody on Saturday. If you're looking to cop a pair of these for yourself, I wish you the best of luck and get them in your size for retail. If this video was helpful or informative, I really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. If you're interested in more early reviews and other sneaker related content, please do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Just make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button and select all. That way when I put out a new video, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.